It's Christmas already? How did that happen? I'm not ready! Hello, my yarny friends. I'm Sara, Sach, and welcome to another edition of This or That, or what we're calling today, Naughty or Nice. Have you been naughty or nice this year? Well, I'm sure we've all been a little bit naughty and a little bit nice. But what I'm talking about today is, are you ready for Christmas? Have you got everything done? Are all the presents wrapped? Are all the presents bought? Are all the presents crocheted? Alrighty. Are you ready? So I have just a couple of little tips that might help you not be so stressed. Someone once told me this. If you didn't get all your shopping done, it's still Christmas. If you didn't get all the cookies baked, it's still Christmas. If you didn't even crochet a thing that's Christmas related, it's still Christmas. Because no matter what we haven't or have done, it's still Christmas. And to me, Christmas is the best time of year. I love the Christmas lights. I love all the shopping. I don't really like the crowds too much, but I love going in and looking at all the new Christmas stuff every year, at my local Hobby Lobby and Walmart and Michael's and different places, even like Ollie's and Aldi and lots of different places. I don't buy a lot of Christmassy type stuff, although I do have a lot. I collect a little each year, like we all do. And I crochet a lot of Christmassy stuff. But I think the best part of it for me is just going and looking at all of the beautiful Christmas things and how the Christmas trends change from year to year. Okay, but let's get back on our subject. Are you ready for Christmas? So, if you were crocheting some gifts for Christmas and you didn't get them done, I have a little tip that I have used in the past, and that is this. Take a picture of the unfinished project, and then take a picture of the picture that comes on the pattern or something, and put them in an envelope. And then tell them that you're not quite finished with it, but their gift is on the way, and it's taking time because it's full of love. And you give them the envelope. And that's because if it was a large, like say a blanket like I have behind me, or a sweater or something that you're working on, and you didn't quite get it finished, you can give them a card that tells them that you still love them, you're thinking of them constantly while you're crocheting on that project, and you can show them that when it's done, it will be theirs. And I think that's a really great way to do it. Another thing that I have done, because sometimes I'll buy specific yarns for specific items, I will, if I didn't get the big item done, I'll crochet something small using that same yarn. Like maybe a little ornament or a little coaster or something. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll wrap it in a small box, and show them this is the yarn that I'm making your beautiful new shawl out of. I haven't quite got it finished, but I wanted you to see it. And you can still put the picture in what would be the finished project, and then they can see the yarn that you're using, to make this project. And I think most people know, if you're a crocheter, and you've made things for them in the past, that it does take time, to get those crochet things completed, especially if it's a bigger project. Okay? And so that's another way you can let them know you love them. You're thinking of them when you're crocheting, but the gift isn't quite ready yet. Another thing that I have done, because if I'm making something for someone that's really, really big, and I get about halfway through the blanket or something, and I'm like, I don't really like this stitch. Or this yarn's not really working with this particular thing. Stuff like that. And I'll just tell them I changed my mind on what I'm making for you. And it'll be ready next Christmas. I guess that's when I'm naughty. And I've also gone out and just bought another gift, like something they really love Christmassy, like a candle or something like that, and then put that gift in there and tell them, sorry, your gift wasn't done this year. Hopefully you'll get it done next year, or maybe by your birthday or something like that. And I know that sounds really silly and stuff, but what I think it tells them is that you are thinking about them, but you just didn't get it done, or you didn't care for the yarn you were using, or maybe the shawl pattern just wasn't what you wanted it to be because you wanted something more fancy or maybe something more simple or something like that. And I guess what I'm trying to say is when it comes to these kinds of things, and maybe we didn't get it done, but we really had good intentions and we wanted to, just be honest. I didn't get the blanket done. I'm still working on it, and get them something small. Or make them something small. You can always, like I said, whip up a coaster or an ornament or something like that and just tell them the big gift is on its way. It's just not finished. And I think people who know me by now know that if I'm making them something, it does take time and they understand. Now, there are some people who don't understand us crocheters and why, it's so important for us to make gifts and so important for us to, because we put our love in everything that we do. I mean, we're crafters, we're creators, we're artists. And everything that we make, we put pieces of ourselves in it. As some people say, even sometimes pieces of our hair. And with my long hair, sometimes I'm pulling strings of my hair out of what I'm doing, so I have to be careful of that. But it's just, I just wanted to put out a silly video to let you know not to stress, and the bottom line is this. If you didn't get it done, you didn't get it done, and don't worry about it. Let them know and get them something little, or send them a card, with a picture of what you were working on, or give them a card, and you can always stop by Walmart or Hobby Lobby or someplace and get them a gift card if you didn't get it done. But I just know that if people who know you, people who you would give a gift to, would understand that you're working on something lovely and you just didn't get it done. My father-in-law was never much of a gift giver. And he came to visit us when we were still living in Colorado. As a matter of fact, he was going to move in with us. We built him, we had a 2-story house and then we had a walkout basement as well. And we turned that walkout basement into an apartment for him. It had a living room and a dining room and a kitchen, 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. As he and his lady that took care of him were going to move in with us. Then COVID hit and it just didn't work out. It was great for when we resold the house, though. So anyway, he used to say this, and I want to read it to you. It always cracked me up because he just wasn't a gift giver. He just wasn't. He was good at giving hugs, though. He gave good warm hugs. Okay, so this is what he used to say. I wrote it down so I would get it right. This is what he used to say. Forget the past. You cannot change it. Forget the present. I didn't get you one. My presence is my present to you. And it used to just make me crack up laughing because he was quite the card, He was so funny. He could tell a joke that somebody else could tell and bomb, and he could always make it funny. Yes, I do bomb jokes, okay? But anyway, sometimes people need to understand that your presence is their present. Because this time of year, it's time to get together with family, and sometimes it's just time. Time is the present. Time with you, time with family, and so what I'm trying to say today by this silly video is it doesn't matter if you're naughty or nice, because we all are both at times. Some of us naughty more times than others. But anyway, I just wanted to say, don't stress yourself out. Don't do it. All that does is get you frustrated. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, so you didn't get the right turkey or ham, but there is something else. When I was growing up, we always had meatloaf because we were very, didn't have a lot of money. But anyway, so you don't have the right food. So you don't have the right gifts. So you don't have the right wrapping paper. So you are even at the right house. Things change, So don't stress yourself out. And as my mom always said, go with the flow. Just be happy wherever you are and whatsoever state you're in therewith to be content. I think that's in the Bible somewhere. And my husband used to say, even if that's Oklahoma. So anyway, I just wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and let you know that I'm caring about you, and I understand if you didn't get your crochet things done and things like that, because I've been there, you know, and even if you didn't get all your shopping done and everything wrapped and perfect, it's still Christmas and it's still a joyful time of year. And so just determine in your heart that you're going to have a great time no matter what. All right? Stay calm and crochet on. That is my motto. And so before I let you go, I would love to hear your comments on what you do when maybe you didn't get things done. Maybe options that you do or ways that you cope with it, and let people know, no, I didn't get it done. You'll get it next year or whatever. Alrighty, I love to read your comments. Because remember, I always say I can learn from you and we can all learn from each other because we're all at a different place in our crochet journey. But don't stop crocheting even if you didn't get it done, okay? Alrighty, so I'm going to let you go. And on that note, I'm going to wish you a very merry, even if it's a little naughty, Christmas.